Good evening. Several businesses downtown are recovering tonight after a fire broke out in that area. This is news we've shared with you several times over the last few months. And now fire officials and business owners say they're fed up. 23 ABC's Brianna Willis has their reaction in just a moment. But first, we're breaking down a timeline of those fires for you tonight. Back on December 12th, two different fires broke out near Chester Avenue and 20th Street. That fire started on pallets for days and quickly spread to Tina Marie's Cafe. Both businesses were destroyed, and just 15 minutes after fire crews left, another fire broke out nearby. That's when the Buena Vista Museum burned, and part of that building flooded while fire crews worked to stop the flames. Despite this, the building was saved and it reopened back in May. Tina Marie's, which burned twice, eventually reopened at a different location. And it's been less than a year since those fires burned down 4 buildings in downtown Bakersfield, damaging structures, including the Buena Vista Museum. And after last night's fire, museum officials say they can't believe this is happening again. 23 ABC's Brianna Willis joins us live from the scene in downtown Bakersfield. She continues our coverage of the damage and why fire officials believe this may be an arson case. Brianna.
Yeah, Keely, I'm here in front of the Buena Vista Museum, but it was actually next door at Maria's Furniture where the fire started. Officials say that it's actually the strong brick wall in the middle that saved the museum from any major damage.
Oh my gosh, it's just unbelievable that this could happen again at this level. To see the flames shooting up like that again just was bringing everything back from December when the other 4 buildings burned.
Executive Director of the Buena Vista Museum, Coral Henschurek, says just before 11 Thursday night she found out a fire was burning near the Buena Vista Museum.
I got a phone call saying the building was on fire, and I raced down here, and just very gut-wrenching again. Just tears when I saw it.
Henschurek says she was devastated because it was only about 6 months ago in December 2020 when a previous fire destroyed all 4 buildings and within that stretch of the shopping center. Now, only 2 months after they reopened, another fire has threatened the museum and businesses.
It's something I know I have to just be strong and go through. However, it is gut-wrenching and it does tug at my heart.
The good news, the Bakersfield Fire Department made it a priority to protect the Buena Vista Museum.
One of the big concerns for the strategy of that fire was protecting the museum next door. So they deployed resources into that to make sure that the fire did not extend into the museum, and focus their tactics on making sure that it stopped the progression to the north.
And they were able to save it. Henschurek says they do have water in their basement, but nothing burned inside the museum. There's just a lot of smoke.
We also have a lot of smoke damage in there, or not really damage, but just smell inside the museum. So we will be closed through the weekend here.
Bakersfield Police Department says as far as what caused the fire, the investigation is still ongoing, but they do have their arson team investigating as they think foul play may have been involved.
Upon arrival, we received reports of people running out of that structure as we got there and prior to us getting there.
Yeah, and as Henschurek mentioned, the museum will be closed until at least next Wednesday. For updates, you can head to their Facebook page. And Chief Alperson says if anyone saw anything that happened in the area that can help them determine the cause of the fire, you're encouraged to call the Bakersfield Fire Department. Coming up at 6, we'll have more about the logistics of this fire. Live in downtown Bakersfield, Brianna Willis, 23 ABC News, connecting you.